Hey there, and welcome to episode number 204 of the In a Weekend podcast. I'm your host, Yang Pratt, and if you're ready to simplify, automate, and leverage the assets inside your business and life quickly, you, my friend, are in the right place. Each episode focuses on one or more of these three pillars with actionable steps, strategies, or success stories to help you move forward faster. And because we're so passionate about empowering kids too, each episode concludes with a way you can include the most often overlooked asset in any business, your kids. I wanted to start off today's episode with a shout out to Tasha Cole. Tasha is the host of the Break the Cycle with TC Knows podcast. She's the author of the ebook The Green Side and a graduate of Podcast in a Weekend. She recently left us a review on our new Facebook page, and here's what she said. The best highlight for me was the ease of learning, the time and the simplicity of the information. If you don't have 6 to 8 weeks to learn information that will elevate your business, then this series is for you. Tasha, I am so grateful for you and so proud of everything you've done in your business in such a short span of time. If you have takeaways from any of our episodes, I'd be thrilled if you left us a rating and review on iTunes or wherever you listen to this podcast. And who knows, you may be my next featured listener. Today, we're talking about leveraging an asset you already have inside you. This asset can help you gain tons of leverage and move forward quickly. What asset am I talking about? You. Your stories, your experiences, the challenges you've overcome. You are the number one asset inside your business. Who you are and what you've experienced is exactly what you can use to create an ebook. On last week's episode, I shared with you my personal journey into writing my first ebook and the doubts that I experienced. If you haven't already listened, I'll be sure to link it up on the show notes for this episode at youngpratt.com/204. Still not sure about creating your ebook? I recently hosted a workshop all about ebooks with Kim White, and the response has been absolutely incredible. Since then, so many people have shared that writing a book is on their list of goals, but something has always stopped them. They're overwhelmed with all the steps to take to get their ebooks published. They just don't feel as though they are enough or famous enough to write an ebook. And if you could see me, I'm doing air quotes around the word famous. They desperately have a message to share, but aren't sure if an ebook is the right way to do it. They just feel stuck. What about you? Have you ever experienced these feelings or had these beliefs yourself? I'd love for you to catch the replay of the workshop at bit.ly/ebook replay. All you have to do is register to get instant access to the replay. And don't worry, if you're listening to this podcast on the go, I'll link up the replay in the show notes page for this episode, number 204. Kim and I have gotten so many questions about ebooks since we started talking about them and our journeys into creating them months ago. And that's why we've created eBook in a Weekend, a class to help you share your stories and experiences faster and easier than you thought possible. The class is filled with step-by-step repeatable processes, or recipes as Kim likes to call them, and we kick off this Friday, March 29th. Now, if you happen to be listening to the podcast after we've kicked off the class, be sure to get yourself on the wait list because this class is going to be epic. When Kim and I were planning the class, we kept asking ourselves, how can we give our students a big win and help them become published authors fast? One of the ways we decided to make it happen was to offer the class the last weekend of quarter one in 2019. Imagine finishing quarter one as a published author. What would that do for you? What would becoming a published author do for your business? What if you could learn how to create your ebook fast? Now, don't get me wrong, when I use the word fast, some people automatically think fast equals sloppy. That is not at all what I'm saying here. I've personally discovered that if something like writing a book takes too long, I'm likely not going to finish it. My first ebook is a case in point. For years, I wanted to write a book, and I didn't because it was complicated and it took so much time because I did it the hard way. Fast forward to today, and as the automation ninja, I've learned a thing or two about doing things the hard and manual way versus seeking simplicity and using automations to get things done faster than even I thought possible. On the workshop, I even shared a free tool that you can use to start your ebook today because I always want to provide as much value as possible and as many action-taking steps so that you can experience those small wins on your goal to becoming a published author. Again, you can get instant access to the replay at bit.ly/ebook replay. So, my question for you is, are you ready to create your ebook faster and easier than you thought possible? If so, check out the replay, then join Kim and I, along with others just like you, wanting to share their stories and experiences into an ebook to help others and make a bigger impact. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to bring it full circle for you. You, my friends, have everything you need to create your ebook, and Kim and I would be honored to walk the journey with you. In fact, we've both committed to writing our own ebooks during the weekend of the class. We kick off this Friday for an epic weekend of creation. And if you have kiddos in your house or in your life, creating an ebook together can be magical. Your kiddos have their own stories and experiences to share, and they too have exactly what they need to create your own ebooks. Imagine sitting side by side with your kiddos or your whole family to create an ebook. Whether you create your ebook on your own, with your kiddos, or your entire family, it's an asset that you can leverage for years to come. If you have questions about creating your ebook, Kim and I are hosting a live Q&A tomorrow, Tuesday, March 26th at 12 p.m. Pacific. We'll be live over on my fan page at In a Weekend Series. I'll be sure to link up the video on the show notes at yongpratt.com/204. So what are you waiting for? You are exactly where you need to be. You know enough, you are smart enough, and there's someone out there waiting for you to step up and share your experiences inside your ebook. Okay, my friends, I will catch you next time. Cheers.